Hi everyone, happy Monday. This is Laura Milligan and I am excited to have you here for my Monday Facebook Live. I go live pretty much every Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I thank you for joining me. If you're new, welcome. If you are one of my dedicated followers, thank you for joining me again today, and I do appreciate all of you. So if you are there, give me a shout out, say hello. Let me just see. I always watch for the first couple comments just to make sure I've got everything set up right, because technology is not always my friend. I'm sure some of you can relate to that as well. Okay, so let's just hold on here. I am excited today because I'm sharing some brand new product. It's probably one of my favorites in our new catalog, our new annual catalog. It starts next week on Tuesday, May 3rd. And that is always an exciting day. We love to get our hands on these new products. And I will tell you, this new catalog is packed full of amazing stamp sets and bundles and papers and gems and ribbons and all the things. And I know that I have a pretty long wish list, and I'm sure that all of you probably will as well. Okay, so there's Susie and Tanae and Colleen. Hi, everybody. There's a few other people. Arliss, hello. Lucy, hi, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. So I'm going to go ahead and switch my camera view down. And, and actually, before I do that, I wanted to mention I have signups ending at the end, this weekend for my In Color Club and also my Designer Series Paper Share. If you want information on that, I will post the links above this Facebook Live when I finish up here, so you can click on that if you want to register. But don't miss out, because both are great offerings, and I'm doing them a little bit differently this time and have had a really great response. So don't miss out on those. That's the In Color Club and then the Designer Series Paper Share. So be sure to click on those links to register, or you can email me if you have questions and want to participate. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and switch down my camera view. The other thing I wanted to mention is that this is my host code for the rest of April. And if you put in a $50 product order in my online store and use this host code, you will qualify for a surprise embellishment from the new catalog. And it's a surprise because I wanted to wait and see what was available, and there are a lot of really good gems and that sort of thing. So it will be some kind of an embellishment that I will send you for free as a thank you for ordering from me. And that being said, this week, on May 2nd, is when you will not be able to order any of the products on our last chance list. So the last chance list are things from our current annual catalog that are retiring. So you may want to take a look at that list and make sure that you have gotten everything that you wanted, and it's a good time to use this host code and get some free gems while you're at it. This is my blog. If you go to my blog, lauramilligan.com, and click on shop, it will take you directly to my online store so that you'll know that you are shopping directly with me. Hi, Anne-Marie. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Marcia. Hi, Michelle. Hey, everybody. Good to see you all. So these are the cards that I made last week, and they used two different suites, but it was the same layout, and I thought it would be fun to show how you can use a layout idea to create two totally different cards. So this was the first one, and this one is going to be sent to Luann Kessler. Luann, I do have your address, so thank you for watching and commenting, Luann. That's going to go to you. And then this one uses the Honeybee Home. Actually, this is close to the card I made. I have another one where I actually cut this sprig of flowers out and pop them up. But this is a very similar idea. And so this one is going to Donna Schultz. So Donna, I do not have your address. So if you see this and see that you have won, please email me or message me your address so that I can get this card in the mail to you. And let me just mention these adorable little bees. And this is from the Tasteful Label Dies. These are two products that are retiring on May 2nd or while supplies last. So don't miss out on those. Of course, you know the bees. I had to get a few extra packs of those. Okay, I have one project I'm going to share with you today, and super excited to share this. It features brand new product from our new catalog, and it is the Tea Boutique Suite Collection. And let me just tell you, when I looked through the catalog for the very first time, this of course just popped out at me because I love tea and tea parties, and so I want to show you all the parts and pieces to this collection. And I can't show you the inside of the catalog yet. I wish I could, but the way Stampin' Up! Has done this is a whole collection of products, and I'm going to show you what all is in this collection. But you can write down one number and get everything in the collection that I'm showing you today. There are 3 different things that I want to show you, but you can get the whole collection, which is the bundle, and then these really cute, let me get the name of them right. See, that's the problem. I have to learn all these new names, right? The Cup of Tea bundle, the Tea Boutique Designer Series paper, and the Tea Boutique cards and envelopes. So let me show you the Tea Boutique Designer Series paper. It is a huge pack. It's 6 by 6. Look at these beautiful patterns. There's teapots, and a lot of these colors in this paper feature our upcoming in colors: Starry Sky, Tahitian Tide, Orchid Oasis, Parakeet Party, and Sweet Sorbet. And I'm going to be using those on my card today. And then let me show you the flip side of these. There's some softer, smaller patterns. I love these lemons. Look how cute those are. Marcia, my friend Marcia, who's watching now, we were just talking last week about how we both love lemons. The gingham, of course, is so pretty, and just the really beautiful patterns. And then there's more. These also are additional patterns in this set. Let me just kind of flip through. Yes. And then there's the backs. But they're beautiful and bright and cheery. So that is part of the collection. And then the other thing that's part of the collection that I am loving are these note cards and envelopes. And I'm going to use one of these today as well, but I wanted to show you the colors. So these are in our in colors. Look how bright. I'm looking at my screen. I can't believe how bright and colorful they are. But they have the note cards. It's a pack of note cards. You get 4 of each color for a total of 20 note cards, and then 20 coordinating envelopes. And look how cute the envelopes are with these patterns printed on them. They're plain white on the inside, but look how cute they are. There's that Orchid Oasis. Here is Tahitian Tide, Sweet Sorbet, and then the Parakeet Party. But I just love these. And wouldn't it be fun? Let me fold this back. Wouldn't you love to get an envelope like this in the mail? It's a lot cuter than some of the envelopes I've been getting lately, like all the political flyers and everything, right? These are way more fun, way more fun. Okay, so I have a card I'm going to make for you today, and I am using one of the note cards and envelopes. This is the Sweet Sorbet pattern, and this is the coordinating envelope. And so I'm going to just get started. I have my little packet here. So my mom was a big tea party lover, and growing up we had tea parties, and my girls, when they were growing up, would go over to they called her Nanny. They would go to Nanny's house and have tea parties, and she would make cucumber sandwiches and all those things, and it was just a really fond memory. My mom collected teapots, and so when she passed away, my girls and my nieces all got to select a couple of her teapots, so that, you know, as a remembrance of her. And it's just, we have such treasured memories of that. So when I saw this set, it reminded me of my mom, and just all the fun that we had having tea parties. So I'm going to start with this. I'm going to set this aside a minute, and I'm going to do some stamping. Let's see here. So, oh gosh, let me find. All right. So I'm going to start with this stamp set, and I have already done some of the stamping ahead of time, but I wanted to show you because I know that there are some brand new people watching, and if you've never stamped, I just wanted to make sure that you knew when I put these, this is actually the stamp set. It's photopolymer, and it comes on a sheet like this, and you can see how on the inside of the stamp case, the particular stamps are printed on the inside of the case, or it's the paper insert. So what I do is, as I'm using these, I just pull them off and put them over the image in the case. And this helps me keep track of my stamps so that I don't misplace them if I have them out stamping after I clean them off with my Stampin' Scrub. I know that I can just put them back where they belong and make sure that every spot is filled. And I apologize, our mailman is here. He never comes at this time. So that's Charlie. He is on guard. Oh, I agree, Lucy. I love Molly's Tea Room in Medina. It's so great. Okay, so that's kind of what you do with that. And then I wanted to show you, I'm going to do some of my stamping. And I'm going to do, let's see. So sorry. Normally, I do these Facebook Lives at this time because our mailman normally comes at like 4, 4:30, 5, 5:30. But anyway, Charlie just wanted to make sure you were all here. So I'm going to stamp this. Now this is photopolymer, and with the photopolymer images, I like to use, this is my Deluxe Foam Mat. This is a accessory that you can get for your Stamparatus. I like the size of it, and it's foamy, so it's going to help me. The stamp is going to give a little bit. Not the stamp, but the pressure will give a little bit. And you actually do get better results because if you look at this stamp, it's photopolymer. There's no foam, no give in it. So I'm going to go ahead and ink this up. I actually could do it this way. Renee, do you want to see if he'll go out? Renee's here. She'll come to my rescue. So I'm just going to go ahead and stamp this. And look how cute. I'm going to go ahead and stamp. There's one other thing. I'm going to do a couple stamps. And then I'm going to just show you real quickly how to die cut. Because I don't know that everyone knows how to do that. So next I'm going to take this stamp, which is kind of cool. It has like this floral image on it. And I'm going to stamp this. This is going to be a tone on tone. This is the new Parakeet Party ink. Parakeet Party cardstock. And then this is the ink. So I'm going to go ahead and ink this up and stamp this. Okay, I'm going to push this up so you can see it. So there you have that. And I'm going to do, I have this little, let's set those aside a minute. I have this little panel here that I'm going to stamp my words on. And I am using the Thank You for Your Friendship. I'm going to do this in the Sweet Sorbet. That's a teeny little narrow stamp. That's going to go right on there. It's so cute. Okay, and then the other thing that I want to stamp, and I'll just do it on the edge of this, I'm going to get my Daffodil Delight ink, and with this, with the stamp set comes a slice of lemon. So it coordinates with the paper and everything else. Thank you, Renee.
It's your neighbor out front.
Oh, okay. He sees our neighbor. I did see the mailman go by as well, but anyway, okay. So I want to show you. So that's all the stamp I'm going to do for now, and I'm going to put my inks away. Yeah, there are a lot of tea rooms, and it's just a treat, isn't it, to get to go to them and have a cup of tea. So I'm going to set this aside, and I'm going to bring in my die cutting machine because, again, I wanted to make sure if there are new people watching that they knew how to use our die cutting machine, because oftentimes when I do my Facebook Lives, I die cut my images ahead of time just to save a little time. But I thought, maybe I should actually, I'm going to get everything out of the way. I'm going to bring my die cutting machine up. Now we have these in two sizes. One is, this is our big one, and what's neat about this is you can see how these sides, I don't even know if you can see the whole thing. I've got kind of a tight camera aim right here, but when you're ready to use, so when you're not using it, you can fold it up like this, and then when you're ready to use it, you just pull the sides down. Oops, let me get my thing straight here. I'm just going to pull the sides down, and you're going to make your sandwich. So the sandwich, the nice thing about this die cutting machine is that everything is numbered. So number 1 is your base plate, and you just refer to this platform as to how you're going to make your sandwich. And the sandwich basically is the amount of pressure that will be going through this section right here of your machine so that it crops, cuts, embosses, whatever you need it to do. So I'm doing die cut, so I know, because I've done it enough, I need platform number 2. You can see there's the number right, oh, you can't see it. There's the number right there. And then I need 2 of plate number 3. So here's, you can see there's my number 3. It just makes it really easy. There's no guesswork. Okay, so I'm going to do this. And I can do a couple of these at a time. I think I'll just do these 2 for now. So I'm going to take my dies. And I'm going to take my teacup die and line that up. This is a framelit, so this die is framing the stamped image. And then I'm going to take my lemon and I'll line that up and cut that out. And I will show you what's really cute with this lemon, which I'm going to use on my card, is this die, which actually is a lemon with like the different sections. I'll show you that in 1 second here. But you're just going to do that, and then you're going to finish up with plate number 3. So you can see my plates are used and well loved. When you get these plates brand new, they are totally clear, but through use, they're going to get cut up like this, which is fine. That's exactly how they work. That's just how it works. So I'm going to put this in here, and then I'm just going to crank this through. We'll put this over here, and then I'll just show you. Look how easy they pop right out. Look how easy. I love our new machine. Even on like super detailed dies, it just works really well, and it just pops those images right out. Okay, so I'm going to put these back for here. Okay, I think I have everything else cropped and ready to go. So I'm just going to build this card now. So I'm going to take my note card. This is the Sweet Sorbet. And I have taken one of the dies from the Scallop Contour dies. And it's actually the 3rd largest. And I'm going to start by putting that on my note card. So I'm going to use my adhesive. Yeah, it is a great bundle, and I don't know who wouldn't want this. And I think we associate tea, of course, with like warmth and comfort. And I think if you know someone that's struggling or just needs a little pick-me-up, a tea bag will always do the trick. Cup of tea. Okay, so let's go with just the, you know what, I was having trouble with, let's see if we can get this going here. I keep my pin in here. There we go. All right. I keep my pin in there because sometimes it does, the end of that gets clogged up. Now it's unclogged. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this Scallop Contour die centered on this, and then we're going to add all these really fun, cute elements. See if I can get it straight. Probably not going to be straight today. It seems like everything else crazy is happening as I'm doing this. All right. Okay. Next, I have all these parts and pieces. Oh my gosh, and I just touched this. Well, you know what? Most of that's going to cover up. But we don't have this anymore, but this is this really great adhesive eraser. So there, it's good as new. I love those because it's a good way to fix up little boo-boos. Okay, So then the first thing I'm going to do is take this teacup that I've cut out of that Tea Party designer paper, and that's going to go on the bottom. That's going to go on my card first, and then I cut this detailed design, and it's going to go over that. So it is kind of a tone on tone, but you can see those polka dots in the back there. Okay, and I'm going to just dab a few drops of my glue here and there on this cup. And I'll position it right over that. And what I decided to do for this first little teacup is to use my dimensionals and pop it up. And I will be posting, I have another teacup suite card that will be going up on my blog today, lauramilligan.com, so be sure to go and check that out. I always do a card tutorial on Mondays, so that will be going up. I'm working on getting that to go up very soon here. And then this, including the replay, will go up on my blog tomorrow. So here's my little lemon that I cut, and then this is this little detailed lemon, and I'm going to put that right over that. This is cut out of Daffodil Delight cardstock, so I'm going to just dab a little glue on this. Boy, this glue is really pouring out today. I'm not exactly sure why. I probably poked it too much. Okay, so I'm going to take this and let that sit there for a second. Give it a little pat to just going to go like that. You know, I saw somebody do once, which I thought was a good idea, was just take their block and sit it over something that they've attached, and that helps it stick as well. So this is going to just slide right under this cup like that. So I'm going to get my glue again. You know what? I'm going to grab a different glue because I don't like that glue. That glue is coming out too fast. Let me see if I can. So I'm going to stick my pin in here. Let's see. Okay, there we go. I think I accidentally poked too big of a hole in that other glue. So this is going to just slide right under there. And don't you think it's so adorable already? Oh, hi Jeannie, how are you? Glad you could join in. Yeah, Jeannie's in a whole different time zone. Well, as others of you are as well, but okay. So there's that, and now I'm just going to do a stack of teacups. And so I'm going to start with this striped one, and I thought it would be cute to just sort of angle them so that like a stack, they wouldn't all be lined up. They would be sort of off-centered. So I'm going to add a little bit of adhesive. I am having trouble with my glue today. This never happens. Give me 1 second. That's why I leave this pin here, right? Charlie is riled up today. I'm sorry. There we go. All right, now we have the glue flowing. So this one I'm just going to angle like that. Put it about right there like that. This is flat. I did not pop this up with a dimensional. Then I'm going to take this one, which is super bright. This is that Parakeet Party, and that's going to slide under there, under my middle cup. So I'm just going to put a little adhesive there and slide that right under there, like it's right inside the other cup. Okay, so that's going to be like that. And then what I'm going to do is take this little, this is the little thing that's on the string. When you have a tea bag, the little, I don't even know what it's called, but that little thing that's on the end of your tea bag. And we have, let me show you the dies for that. So there happen to be 2 of these little dies, which is nice because then you can cut 2 at the same time. But I use this little one to cut this shape. And then there is a die that has 3 little hearts. So you can cut 3 hearts out at the same time. So that's what I did. And I'm going to go ahead and attach this heart. I'm going to do it with a glue dot. Let's see here. It's funny because we used to, I've made a lot of tea projects over the years because, like I said, I just love tea parties and that sort of thing. And I used to joke that I would go to the store and buy tea, not based on the flavor, but based on the packaging, because of course it had to match my Stampin' Up! Projects. So, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just put this little heart right there on that little end. If anybody knows what that's called, please let me know. Hi, Nancy, how are you? Thanks for joining in today. So there is the little end of the tea bag, and then I'm going to take, we have this new, this is our in color baker's twine, and so aren't those colors pretty? I think everyone is loving the new in colors this year. I have not heard one person say that they don't like them. So I'm going to take just a piece of this, and I will take a glue dot and attach it to the back. It's going to be just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and use a mini dimensional, which hopefully I have right here. Oh, those are big ones. Here's some minis. So I'm going to just put a mini dimensional here on the back of that. And then what I want to do, I'm just going to cut a little piece of this twine. Doesn't take much, but okay, I'm just going to do it about right there like that. Paper snips. This is I've told you this for a while, but this is a newer pair of paper snips for me. They cut so well. They make it so easy. All right, so then I'm just going to do the tag, for lack of a better word, down there like that. And then I'm going to secure this. I probably should have done this before I put this parakeet party tag on here, but I forgot. So I'm going to just do it now. So I'm going to go ahead and take another glue dot. I'm just going to use my fingers for this one and just put it on the end of this and tuck it behind here. And I think it's kind of fun to leave it a little bit loose because that's, you know, how a tea bag would be. So just like that. And since it's, I should have, like I said, I should have done this before I attached, but I can just take my scissors and stick that down. And isn't that cute? And I agree. I love, somebody commented they love these bright colors. I agree. So then I'm going to take my little word panel. It says, thank you for your friendship. And I could leave it straight like this, but I'm going to just take my paper snips and angle both ends like that. And then this is just going to go right across the cup here. Isn't this the cutest? I know. This, I don't know who would not like this set. And like I said, I think we all associate tea with good things, comfort and caring. And okay, so there's that. And then I want to just embellish a little bit. So look at all the new product I'm sharing with you today. So like I said, we have 1 week. A week from tomorrow is when our catalog goes live. Those of you that are in person with me will be coming this weekend to my catalog kickoff, which I'm super excited about. But I wanted to show you this. These are our in color matte decorative dots. These are in the same new in colors. And I am going to go ahead. Now don't go away because I'm going to show you a really cute idea for the inside of this card as well. I'm just going to take one of these. This is the Tahitian Tide, and I'm just going to put that right there. And so there is the front of my card. Go ahead and what do you think? Show me some hearts, give me some love. It always makes me feel good to see your love and see those hearts coming up. I am so appreciative of that. But so this is the card, and then I just want to show you, look how cute it is with the envelope. But I'm not done yet because I wanted to do something on the inside. So what I did, I know I was in a I slipped on the ice 3 years ago and did a triple fracture to my humerus, which was very painful and not fun at all. And the highlight of my day was when the mailman came, and I would get several cards every day, and it just meant so much, and it really made me realize how much it means to send cards. And so I'll encourage all of you. I know you're card makers, which is why you're watching, but I encourage you to send cards because it really, really does make a difference. So one of the ladies that sent me a card is not a stamper. She actually is a photographer. And what she did was they had photographed a beautiful picture and put that on the front of a card. And then inside she enclosed a tea bag with thoughts of, for healing, and which I thought was really thoughtful. So I try to do that if I'm sending cards to somebody. But I thought for today I would dress it up a little bit. So what I did was I used the scallop contour dies and I cut out this little shape. This is the same shape and size as the white one that I have on the front, but I did it in this pattern. And this is from the that paper stack, the tea collection paper stack. And I loved this particular one because it matches the envelope, and I thought that was super cute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a pocket. I'm going to put some glue on 3 sides of this. This is super easy, and it just kicks this whole card up so much. So this is my problem with glue day today. I guess I'm going to try this one now. There we go. This one is probably going to blob out too much, but better than nothing, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, so there we have that. So I've just put the glue on 3 sides, and I'm going to position that right here like this on the inside flap of my card. And what I am going to do is just set this block there to just give it some time to hold. And while I'm doing that, while the blocks are working their magic for me to get that to stick, I'm going to stamp a greeting on the inside, and I chose "Let's get together soon." So I'm going to do that with the sweet sorbet. I'll slide that away. Just going to stamp that right there. "Let's get together soon." So cute. Okay, and this is probably okay for now. You want to let this sit because what I'm going to do is slide a little tea bag in there. So you can see how these ends are pulling up. So it just needs to set a little bit. I just need to let that glue dry. But it's super cute. But I'm not done yet. I wanted to decorate this a little bit more. So I stamped an extra one of these teacups, the striped one. I think that might be my favorite. I don't know if I had to pick. And then I have another lemon. So what I'm going to do with this lemon is dab some glue. This is the little detailed die cut, and I'm going to put it over the one that I've stamped and cropped. Whoops. I am ending up with sticky fingers today. Usually I say I'm the president of the Inky Fingers Club. Well, today I'm the president of the Sticky Fingers Club because everything is sticking to my fingers today. So I got this, and then what I did was I just took my paper snips and made a little snip there like that. And I'm going to position this right on the edge of my teacup. I'm going to twist that. Oh, this would be a great Mother's Day card, Carol. I agree. So I'm going to hold that in place with some dimensionals, and that'll pop up right on there, right on our little pocket. This would be good for anybody. If you know someone that's sick, to send this to them in the mail would be really, really special, I think. So I'm going to just put that about right there like that. And it's just a cute little pouch with a tea bag. And here's the front of it again. Let me pull in my envelope because I think it just completes the whole thing. And let me know, what do you think? Don't you think this is cute? I love this collection, and I would encourage all of you to put it on your wish list because it's, like I said, one of my favorites in the new catalog. So that is my card for today. I'm only making one, but with this pocket, I thought this was really, really cute. I hope you enjoy this. I hope you take this idea and run with it. And, oh, thank you, Carol. You're so sweet. I'm going to go ahead and switch up my phone, and thank you for joining me today. I should have told you earlier to make a cup of tea before you joined me today, but maybe you want to do that now. I actually am about to make a cup of coffee. I need my morning or my afternoon dose of caffeine, but I want to thank you for joining me. Just a couple reminders. My In Color Club and my designer paper shares are closing. Registration is closing for those this weekend. I will add links to those if you want to register for either one of those. And don't forget the last chance list. Everything on that list goes away on May 2nd. So you don't want to, or May 3rd. So you don't want to miss out on any of those things. There's some really great things that we have to say goodbye to. So thank you for joining me. I will see you next week, just a day before our new catalog launches. And I know that, like myself, you all are very excited for the launch of our new catalog as well. So thank you for joining me. And as always, I hope you have time to be creative today. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a great day.